Well, hello, I want to welcome you to the Breakthrough Money School presentation, where it's all about educating, empowering, and equipping average people to transform slow-moving turtle money into fast reproducing jackrabbit money. So you're going to discover the secrets that banks are afraid you may find out. And by the way, there is a $247 value gift for those who stay to the end. So show me the money. So if you don't know how money works, all you can ever do is work for money. Once you learn how money works, you can put it to work for you. Money is a terrible master, but a great servant. By the way, have you figured out ways to put your money to work for you? So this is what we will briefly cover, which could potentially impact your life as well as those you care about. The curiosity, the company, the curriculum, the compensation, the critics, the call to action, the consequences. So this is my lovely wife, Nadia. I call her my ABCD, adorable brown caramel delight. So when we got married, she said, baby, don't spend money, but rather we're going to circulate money. I said, circulate, what does that mean? She said, when you spend money, it's gone, but when you circulate money, it goes out and comes back, a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. I said, wow, from now on, I'm committing to circulating money. So would you like to turn your slow-moving turtle money into fast reproducing jackrabbit money? Yes or yes? Let's look at the progression of currency. By the way, at the top, when the winds of change blow, most build walls to protect themselves. Others build windmills to profit themselves. And notice at the bottom, when you understand the history of currency, making it is no longer a mystery. So our first form of currency was land, and what came from the land, the crops. We progressed, number two, to livestock. That was the second form of currency. Number three, we progressed to gold, and also silver could be included in that, obviously. The fourth progression was coins. Now here's what's crazy. It takes almost 2 pennies to make a penny now. It takes almost 2 nickels to make one. You can buy, get this down, 100 fake pennies for $7.95 on Amazon. Now when fake money starts costing more than real money, you know you got a problem. And then the fifth progression was paper money. Incidentally, Nixon, August 15th, 1971, took the dollar off the gold standard. So our money is no longer backed by gold in Fort Knox. You say, what is it backed by? Nothing. Just that the fake faith that people have in thinking is still backed by gold. But that was the fifth progression. Number 6, I remember this happening, credit cards and debit cards. Now, today, you can't even rent a car or hotel room without a credit card. There was a day where you could choose to get one. Now, you pretty much have to have one to be, in the know. So PayPal ushered in the 7th and final. 7 is the number of completion. 7 is God's perfect number. The 7th progression is cryptocurrency, digital currency. Some call it internet gold. Launch started out with Bitcoin. We had a financial crash, stock market 2008. 2009 comes this thing called Bitcoin, the great granddaddy of them all, Satoshi Nakamoto. They don't know whether it's an individual or a pseudonym for a group of people. But in any way, that launched the session of where we are now, the progression rather. So I mentioned this already. Here's a penny, 1.6, actually it's 1.7, and a nickel, 8 cents to make a nickel. So it's almost 2 nickels. That's crazy, right? By the way, here's that what I was talking about, $7.95. You can buy plastic pennies, 100 of them. By the way, the best performing currency of 2015 is none other than Bitcoin. Now notice this, my friend. We're talking about something that's legal. We're talking about something I believe will take over. Cryptocurrency is the fastest growing industry in the world. You can see here it was at $17 billion in January of 2017. 323 days later, it's at $241,422,000,000. That's an increase of $223 billion with a B. So every day it increased $692,820,000. That's crazy, but that's where we are. Now, if you'd have just had $500 with Ethereum in May of 2015, then by March of 2017, it would be worth a whopping $407,000. Now, if you have $500 in the bank, May of 2015, how much would you have in March of 2017? You say $500? Well, actually less than that. Why? Inflation. Alrighty, so watch this. Bitcoin is the world's biggest bank, but no actual cash. Most expensive coin that's not even a coin. Uber. See, things are changing. Uber is the most largest taxi company, and it owns no taxis or vehicles. Things are changing. Facebook, the world's most popular media owner, creates no content. Things are changing. Alibaba, the most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Things are changing. Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, it has no real estate, no hotels, no hotel rooms. So again, when the winds of change blow, some build walls out of fear to protect themselves. I hope that's not you. While others out of faith build windmills to profit themselves, and I believe that's what you or who you are. Now, top Google search global now of 2017, Bitcoin was number 2 just outside of Hurricane Irma. On the how-to list, it was number 3, how to buy Bitcoin. Now think about that. Top global trends. So since Bitcoin was number 2 search item in Google last year, third was how to buy it. May I ask you a few questions like, would you like to learn about Bitcoin, earn Bitcoin, or both? The question, your answer is probably both, right? Okay. Would you like to learn about and earn Bitcoin sooner or later? Probably said sooner, right? Well, how soon is soon to you? Hopefully you said right now. So let's get started. Number 1, I believe you ought to join, get started because number 1, the curiosity. See, the company's name, I'll talk about that later, 20K BTC, they got a membership drive. But our whole theme is why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it daily by helping others? You like helping other people, right? And you don't mind making some money, right? If you do mind making money, why do you go to a job every day, right? Don't fool yourself. Why do some people work 2 jobs? So anyway, everybody everywhere is talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Good, bad, they're talking. And on the news station in Dallas here last week, 3 different stations, 3 different times last week, it came on talking about Bitcoin. And one of them was Mark Cuban, a multi-billionaire that, by the way, put together a $20 million fund and invested, bought some Bitcoin. And now the Mavericks next season will start accepting Bitcoin as payment. I mean, it's on TV. It's, look, the celebrities, radio, financial institutions. Here's 50 Cent discovers Bitcoin millions. See, here's the story, and that is, look down here, Snoop Dogg said, my next record available in Bitcoin and delivered in a drone. 50 Cent saw that, took action, and guess what happened, my friend? When he did, he sold $450,000 worth of his album accepting Bitcoin. And that was back in the mid-2014, but he forgot about it, right? Well, that was about 700 Bitcoins. Well, guess what, my friend? Of course, some of you know he went through bankruptcy. He just found his wallet, and he found that what was $450,000 now increased to $8 million. Now, wait a minute. But 7 months before that, Snoop Dogg, watch this. If he would have acted, he would have made around $25.4 million. So I say, don't be like Snoop. If you're going to be like somebody, be like 50 Cent. Snoop just talked about it. 50 Cent took action. So Bitcoin went from $800 in 2017 to almost $20,000. It's global decentralized money that can't be printed, inflated, or devalued by governments. Gold must be mined out of the ground, and Bitcoin must be mined via digital means. There's only 21 million coins. 16 million have been mined. There's only 5 million left. So what happens when those last 5 million are mined? The price just keeps going up, 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 up. And that means whatever you have, it increases. I just did this here to show you. In January, you can see where it's $800. It comes up all the way to, in December, right at $20,000, just shy of $20,000. All righty, and here's our website, by the way, bitcoinmentor.biz, little 3-minute info line, 209-590-0798. Now, Fidelity CEO Abigail Johnson says the company is now mining cryptocurrency. And that incredible, my friend, they're mining Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's just powerful. Here's some Bitcoin mining machines, by the way. Bitcoin mining is a process by which transactions are verified and added to the public ledger, known as a blockchain, and also means through which new Bitcoin are released. Anyone with access to the internet and suitable hardware can participate in the mining. But look, you'd have to have these huge machines now. Miners are getting paid for their work as auditors. They are doing the work of verifying previous Bitcoin transactions. This convention is meant to keep Bitcoin users honest and was conceived by Bitcoin's founder, Satoshi Nakamoto. By verifying transactions, miners are helping to prevent the double spending problem. So listen, my friend, this is powerful, but you'd have to have these machines. It has to be around 55 degrees. You know, the electricity cost is crazy. So you could earn Bitcoin if you did mining We got a lot better way. Here's just a few of the many books on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I mean, there's so much out there. Now, why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it? Here's what Bill Gates said. By the way, he said the future of money is what? Digital currency. 3 things you want to be successful. Number 1, have a vision for the future of an industry. The future. They're saying in the future it could be up to $500,000 per coin and even up to $1 million. By the way, it's called Bitcoin. You can buy it in bits. There's about 1,500 different cryptocurrencies. Most of them won't make it, by the way. That's why you need pertinent information on which ones to be involved with. So, but you got to have vision for the future of an industry. Then he said you got to be in the right place at the right time. My wife and I say positioning is everything, timing is everything else. So you need to be positioned and you need to have patience. And then number 3, take massive and immediate action. And that's what I'm going to ask you to do. Now, this guy, Mark Cuban, says, again, going to accept Bitcoin next season. He's worth about $3.3 billion according to Forbes. Now, back here, he was saying only invest what you can afford to lose, but now he's up in the game. He says you might want to take 10% of your savings and put it in Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, institutional investors will bet big on cryptocurrencies in 2018. What do you think that's going to do to the price? Make it go way back up. By the way, Binance recently revealed that they added 250,000 new users in a single day. Now, this is a company that helps you to have an e-wallet, right? We had mail, then we got email. You got books and e-books. Well, now, my friend, you get an e-wallet, and you can get them free, by the way. But I'm telling you, my friend, this thing's exploded. But the institutions are coming. See, first you have the initiators, then you have the institutions, and then thirdly, you have the imitators. That's the group, a sheeple, I call them. And so you want to get in now because if you get in now, you can profit. If you come later, you'll have to pay for it. So why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it? Even Mark Zuckerberg believes in blockchain technology. By the way, that's what runs cryptocurrencies. He thinks it'll help future businesses give them the edge. And he sees also as the way to fix Facebook's problems. He said cryptocurrencies could hold the key to shaping future business and solving global problems. Folks, it's here to stay. So number 1, I said the curiosity. Number 2, the company just launched in January. So here we are, February, the early days of February. I'm telling you, my friend, it's not even completely a month old yet. They launched, it's been 3 weeks now. So it's a U.S.-based, actually out of Houston, international company. It's an educational empowerment entrepreneurial company designed to educate the world about cryptocurrency through their exclusive membership while empowering their members to create above average income in below average time. Watch this now, through leverage and increase. Those are 2 powerful words. Don't forget it. Leverage and increase. 20K BTC, Bitcoin, blockchain, and beyond. So why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it by helping others? And that's what our membership drive is. It's only $299 annually. And it positions you to learn all about Bitcoin, blockchain, altcoins, potentially earn up to $3,000 per day for helping others get their membership. Daily pay directly to your e-wallet without you having to ask or request. So are you ready to learn more? And how would you like to start getting paid as soon as tomorrow and every day thereafter if you're willing to work? And membership also includes bonuses like mentorship. I'm going to be personally mentoring people, mechanics, the how-tos, and marketing methods and tools. Here's our CEO, the president, Richard Raymond. I got to meet him. He has his own CPA firm of 27 years, education from Baylor University, certified public accountant, tax attorney. By the way, has his own law firm, and he's been practicing law in Houston for 27 years. I said he got educated from the University of Houston Law Center, licensed by Texas Court of Appeals Law and U.S. Court of Appeals, the Fifth Circuit judge. Folks, this is powerful. 20K BTC. That's our president. Now, number 3, the curriculum. So why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it daily by helping others? See, the curriculum, I say, is only $299 annual membership. You're going to learn about blockchain technology, Bitcoin, altcoins, instant cryptocurrency updates of Bitcoin and so forth, how to identify cryptocurrency, crooked scams. There's a lot out there and people are losing money. That's why people are scared and some people criticize. But hey, you know, we want you to do it safely. You're going to learn about some of the hottest and safest coins that you can buy. And many people, by the way, charge $1,999 for just a 6-session masterclass. Others charge $299 a month. Look at these major universities like Duke, Stanford, University of Maryland, New York University, MIT, Princeton. Since 2015, they've been teaching a course called Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's not free. Over 1 million students are paying between $13,000 to $18,000. And here you get it for $299. By the way, these people are learning from people with theories. We have people that are experts that are going to teach you. So why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it daily by helping others? So the Breakthrough Money School, which we partner with 20K BTC, but we teach an education that does not produce a change in your heart, movement in your feet, or money in your pocket is wasted information. See, the true purpose of education, among other things, is to fill your mind with powerful principles that in turn will fill your wallet. Yeah, I used to be a college professor. And somebody said, how'd you like to start making more money in a month? You make an entire year. I thought, I've been in school 12 years, college 12 years. That's 24 years of schooling. I'm not going back. They said, no, we can just mentor you. And I started making more money in a month than I used to make it as an entire year as a college professor. I jokingly tell people, I went to my boss and said, boss, I can't work for you anymore. I got eye trouble. He said, Doc, what's wrong with your eyes? I said, I can't see myself working for you anymore. By the way, since 1990, I've been psychologically unemployable. Why? Because I understand, like Jim Rohn, I used to travel with him before he passed and speak, and we would speak to audiences, but he said profits are better than wages. So real quick, if you empty your wallet into your mind will fill your wallet. That's what Ben Franklin said. Jim Rohn said a formal education will make you a living. Self-development will make you a fortune. By the way, if your money grows before you do, it will shrink back down to where you are. You ever seen people win the lottery and next year, not only are they broke, they're in more debt? By the way, I was speaking with Les Brown. We were speaking together. He spoke first and I spoke after closing out the event in London. And he said this statement, information costs, but it pays for itself 10 times over. By the way, we have people, members, the customers, they bought the membership. Then they decided to help us to market the membership. And they've made their money that they spent for the membership, which by the way is a tax deduction, but they made that money back. Some have made 5 times their membership back, 10 times. We've got a few that have made 100 times their membership back. And we aren't even a month fully open. By the way, people often do not pay attention to what they don't pay for. So again, we just asked just $299. You don't have to empty your wallet. Just give us $299 for the year. Number 4, next reason you ought to join the compensation plan. It's the membership drive that pays. We're going to have 2 teams, binary, some people call it, left and right team, pays to infinity. So the first sale, now of course, you're a customer, and you can actually join for free if you want to. The first sale makes you a trainee. Your second sale, which is going to be on your left, the second sale, you want that to be on your right. You're fully qualified for life, and you can earn. By the way, there's no jumping through any hoops. Now, it's about 33%. I like to just say that you get 1 point for each membership that's sold. That makes it easy. You're going to be paid right at about $100 based on the price of Bitcoin. So it could be as low as $76, could be as high as $120. And then every time a membership is sold on your weaker team, your lesser team, you're going to make money all over again, over and over. So memberships sold on your weaker team, and you can earn up to $3,000 per day. Now, it may take you a year to get there, or 2 years, or 3 years, but you've been working where you've been working now, what, 5, 10, 20? Some people have been 35, 40 years, and they never even got to $3,000 per day. By the way, $3,000 per day is just over $20,000 per week, $1 million per year. Then the next year, you earn on every membership that's renewed. Can you say cha-ching? All right, so this is my lovely wife. We live very modestly. Our goal is to support 100 missionaries. My wife, with one of our cryptocurrency businesses, before we started this, she bought me for my birthday. It surprised me with a car. So I went out and bought her one back, and she told the salesman, I said, baby, pick out what you want. She told the salesman, I want what my king has. I just need the SUV version. By the way, she is so beautiful and brilliant because, see, when she makes me a king, that automatically makes her what? Queen. Her license plate, position to prosper. We're going to show you, you need to position yourself with this company and this membership so you can prosper. So I got to give this disclaimer. Our CEO, president, of course, is an attorney. So any income or earnings statements or estimates of income potentially only. There's no assurance your earnings will match the figures presented, which are given as examples. Your reliance on the figures we present is at your own risk. Any income or earnings depicted are not to be interpreted as common, typical, expected, or normal for the average representative. Particular results may be exceptional, and the variables that impact results are so numerous and sometimes uncontrollable. The 20K BTC makes no guarantees as to your income or earnings of any kind at any time. See, we don't know whether you're just a talker, you know, like Snoop Dogg said what he was thinking about doing versus you're going to be like 50 Cent and actually do something. So anyway, nothing works until you do, but I don't think anything works better and faster than this when you do. By the way, we do not give investment advice. We do not sell investments, securities, franchises, distributorships, or opportunities. Our opportunity actually is free. You can join for free. Now, you have to be a member to get the content. Obviously, you got to buy the membership. Now, owners also decided not to spend millions on billboards, radio, TV, infomercials, etc., but rather spread the wealth through relationship marketing. We call it a success line, where each of us creates a success for the rest of us. People like to do business with people they know, like, and or what? Trust, right? So by the way, if you like MLM, you'll love this. If you don't like MLM, you will really love this new hybrid system, a win-win-win system. By the way, my wife and I, we say if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. When it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. By the way, you will finally get paid for what you've been doing and what you've done for free your whole life. You went to a good movie, you told people about it, they went to the movie, you never got paid. You had a nice meal at a restaurant, you told them about the great service, great food, they went, you never got paid. Church, right? And I'm an evangelist. Matter of fact, the church I grew up in, half the church, and again, just by the grace of God, I end up, leading many of them to Christ, and half the church came from as a result of people that I bought to the church and people that they bought. I never got paid for that now in the Lord. But what I'm saying is this. Just like Dish Network says, we'll give you $100 for everybody you refer. Well, this company goes beyond that, okay? Now, Nathan Rick said the number one commodity in the world today is supplemental income. 99% of the world is looking for a way to increase their income, improve their financial situation, create more time, freedom, and better their lifestyle. He said, if you want to make a fortune, figure out how to give that to the world. Well, we already did, and we want you to be part of it. So you get started. That's your membership. You pay $2.99 for the year. Your membership purchase makes you a customer. You can now decide to help us find other customers and to help to sell the memberships, to market the memberships to those who are already curious and looking, right? So the company will reward you handsomely. One membership sale makes you a trainee. Now watch this. One personal sale on your left and one on your right makes you qualified for life. No hoops to jump through, no double diamond, triple diamond, none of that, right? And you make approximately $100, again, paid in Bitcoin directly into your e-wallet, and it's going to be based on the value of Bitcoin minus the fees again. Sometimes it'll be as low as $70, as high as 120 or so. So again, why buy Bitcoin when you can earn it daily by helping others? So if you help your two to sell two memberships, now they make approximately $100 based on the price of Bitcoin, and you will make $200 based on the price of Bitcoin minus the fees, okay? Again, the easy way to think about it is one sale here is 1 point, one here is 1 point. When you have one on the left, one on the right, you made about $100. Now, this person gets one of his left, one of his right. She gets one of her left, one of her right. They make 1 point each, so they make about $100. They make about $100. But now you're going to make another, you got 2 points on your left and 2 more points on your right, so you'll make another $200. So there's no 1/3, 2/3 is on, again, one side and one side. And by the way, these are not sold by you. It can be sold by anybody in your organization. That's why you want to build a team. So every time a sale is made to infinity on your weaker leg, you get paid again. There's no 1/3, 2/3. So in this illustration, to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'd have 7 points over here. 1, 2, 3, okay? So this would be your weaker leg, right? Now remember, these first two make you qualified, you get paid. So technically this point and this point would be now gone because they already paid you. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points that would carry over, and then you got 2 points that would carry over, so you'd make another $200 here. So since this is your weaker leg, in order for you to now make more money, it's fine, people sign up over there, but you won't make any money. This is your lesser leg. So every time a sale is made on your lesser leg. Now notice this. So now this guy makes a sale, so guess what? Now you're going to make the money again. By the way, John Paul Getty said, I'd rather get 1% efforts of 100 people than 100% my own efforts. Why? Something happens to me and all my income's based on me, I have no income. But if it's based on a team, something happens to me, I still got most of my income coming in. So again, my friend, just keep in mind, you're going to make every time a sale is made on your weaker team, this would be your weaker team, you're going to get paid. By the way, Bitcoin's accepted over 150,000 places, maybe 200,000 by now. We'll show you how to get your own BitPay card, and this will take cryptocurrency and change it into, you can upload it to this Visa card, and anywhere they accept Visa, You can pump your gas. You can eat at a restaurant. I mean, it's incredible. Next reason you ought to join is because of the critics. You say the critics. Yeah, my mentor told me, if you want people to get after you, do three things: have more, know more, do more. If you want people to leave you alone, do three things: have nothing, do nothing, know nothing. So they get after people that do things. So sometimes, based on the critics, that's how you know what you should join. But a lot of times they say it's too volatile. Anything living and breathing expands and contracts. Your life has been volatile, right? Up and down. You have great days, bad days. Your marriage is going good for you, and then you have some struggle. Hey, it's part of life. But watch this. If you buy it and it goes down, it hurts. But if you earn it and it goes down, it doesn't hurt as much. By the way, many say it's a scam. My acronym for scam: steals credibility and money. This doesn't steal credibility and money. It's designed to help put Bitcoin cryptocurrency in your pocket. So I had a bishop I was talking to. He said, well, I got to be careful about my name. I said, are you on a computer? He said, yes, sir. I said, would you Google, by the way, have you had breakfast? Have you ever eaten breakfast? He said, yeah. I said, Google's breakfast is a scam. All these articles came up. He said, what? I said, have you ever eaten Burger King? He said, yes. Now, I said, I don't recommend it. I'm actually a vegetarian. But I said, but have you eaten there? He said, yes. Google is Burger King a scam. He said, there's all kind of articles saying Burger King's a scam. Well, make a long story short, I said, hey, look, you're a preacher. Google is the Bible scam, is God a scam. But then we had him Google, is Google a scam? He was shocked. 33,000 entries. By the way, he eventually ended up joining. He had me preach for him and even had me help him sign up many others. So I'm against get-rich-quick schemes, or get-rich-quick schemes, just like I'm against never-get-rich jobs. But I'm 100% for get-rich-quicker systems with a proven track record, okay? So Japan declares Bitcoin as legal tender. So Bitcoin has now been declared as legal and tender payment in Japan. By the way, they were criticizing because China kicked Bitcoin out and Bitcoin went down. Guess what? Next thing you know, Japan picked up on it. It came right back up. Then Australia says now we recognize Bitcoin. Folks, the critics are all messed up. But anyway, by the way, the banks criticize. Now, some of them are starting to come aboard. You know about Chase CEO Diamond that criticized Bitcoin heavily, and then he bought millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars worth, and now he said he made a mistake. So here's what I say. There's good news and bad news about banks and robbing. The number of people robbing banks are down, but the number of banks robbing people is up. What do you mean? They take your money and they loan your money out to other people at a rate of 18 to 24%. They've got the mitigated gall to pay you 0.1% interest. That's crazy. So any financial principle that you don't know, those that know them could use them against you. And I told you about this CEO, Jamie Dimon. So anyway, by the way, whoever doesn't treat you right can't be trusted to teach you right either. That's why you need to educate yourself with our membership. By the way, banks collected over $30 billion with it being overdraft fees last year, meaning banks took $30 billion from people that had no money. Oh, my goodness. By the way, they criticized and said the internet will fail. Were they wrong? Of course. This was in Newsweek magazine in 1995. They were wrong. The critics are wrong. Haters, having animosity toward everyone reaching success. By the way, birds fly, fish swim, and haters always hate, but it's too late because I live by God's favor and divine grace. Dear haters, I have so much more for you to be mad at. Just be patient. By the way, here, let me give you $1 million piece of advice. Only accept constructive criticism from those who've actually constructed something that you would like to build. In other words, your attorney brother, he's brilliant in law, that's great, but if he's never built a business with cryptocurrency or digital currency or dealt with it, he's not the guy to ask about this. If your sister, your aunt is a powerful doctor, ask him about health. And so don't ask him anything about this if they've never built this business. It's like Les Brown and I, we were speaking together at another place, and he told everybody, if you want to know about speaking, I'm your guy. But if you want to know about marriage, don't ask me. He said, I've been married and divorced 4 times. And my respect went up for him because, see, some people think just because somebody's great in one area, that makes them a mentor and great in other areas. No, my friend, there's safety in a multitude of counsels. So you want to check with somebody that has some experience in the arena. You heard of this guy, Kevin Harrington. He's worth over $500 million. Founder of As Seen on TV, inventor of the infomercial. He's one of the original sharks on the TV hit series Shark Tank. Did a joint venture with Home Shopping Network and so forth. He asked his billion-dollar mentor friend, Sir Richard Branson, Richard, I'm worth $500 million. I want to become a billionaire. It'd be great if I could become a multi-billionaire like you, but How do I get from 500 million to $1 billion? Richard Branson said, I'll give you 3 things. Now, would you like to know those 3 things? Okay, here we go. Might want to write this down. Number 1, embrace digital disruption. Digital disruption, like email. We had regular mail, now we got email. We had books, now we got ebooks. We used to go to stores, now we got e-commerce. And now we actually have, he said, embrace digital disruption. I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm too old. I don't know. Hey, folks, you can learn. But anyway, number 2, he said, embrace cryptocurrency. Hint, hint, that's called a clue. By the way, number 3, he said, create a dream team. And that's exactly, my friend, those 3 things is what now Kevin Harrington is right from his slide. You can see his name down here. Thinks will take him to a billionaire status. Well, if you never made 100,000, I think this could get you there. If you never made $1 million, I think this formula could get you there. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So, Dream Team, divinely revealed events awaiting manifestation. That's what DREAM, my acronym for dream. Team stands for together everyone accumulates money. I'd love to have you on part of my dream team, but watch this. I'm building the breakthrough dream team and be breaking through barriers. And so I want to see if you qualify to be part of the team. By the way, do you know $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2010 is worth $75 million today? Here's what's so powerful about this company. They pay you in Bitcoin every day. And what happens when Bitcoin goes up? Now you make even more for what you've already been paid. Wow. So do you have a type of headache like a migraine headache, a hypertension, a stress headache, or didn't buy Bitcoin yet? Well, don't worry about it. Why buy it if I can show you how to earn it, right? So let's talk about, again, the call to action. And the call is simply this, my friend. We even have a support site. You can go over there. Stuff's being added all the time, 20kpro.com. So purchase to learn, and then you can point to profit. Do you have a free marketing site? There's a 3-minute sizzle call that I recorded for the company, 209-590-0798. I want you to call that. Write it down, call that. Then we have live conference calls, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. Here's the number, 817-476-1255. There's no PIN number, just dial that. And then on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Central, 11 Eastern, 817-476-1255. No PIN needed. Now, the call. See, if you're an entrepreneur, there's something on the inside that says, man, this sounds great. People are already curious about it. I need to do something. There's a call to action. Now, if this doesn't grab you, my friend, then you don't understand. We don't mean any harm. Thank you for your time, but you're not the kind of person we're looking for. But you know who I'm talking about. You got that something on the inside. You may have been hurting other businesses. By the way, they asked the average multimillionaire, how many businesses did you start and fail before you finally hit $1 million status? And the average answer was 17 different businesses. See, it's like people get a job to get fired. They just do what? Go get another job. Get fired, go get another job. Well, entrepreneurs, we start a business, something happens, we start another one. Start business, right? Now here you get to be in the beginning. So real quick, the consequences, number 7. You miss 100% of the shots you never take. So consequences simply means results. So you will either regret it and say, well, God, I had, or you'll be like our members and you'll be able to say one day soon, thank God I did. By the way, you can't afford not to get involved because this would become part of your biggest expense. You say, what do you mean? Well, your biggest expense is simply, let me ask you this question first. Do you think you're worth at least $1 million a year? Yes. Okay. Well, that means if you made only $100,000 last year, there's $900,000 you missed out on missing. You paid because you didn't know what you needed to do to get the other $900,000. It's been costing you, if you're worth $1 million a year, it's been costing you $900,000 a year for you not knowing something. That's why you need to get the membership, and you'll get the mentorship by me and my team. And then, my friend, the mechanics. But again, I can't make you do anything. I just want to empower people to be able to say, thank God I did. So if you're not willing to sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes the sacrifice. Ooh. You ever heard this guy? Probably not. Ronald Wayne. He was the 3rd Apple co-founder. He bailed for only $800 back in the 70s. He would be worth $60 billion, but he missed out. He missed out. Why? Because the negativity, the doubt. It will be like some people that listen to the critics and miss it. Nothing is more expensive, by the way, than a missed opportunity. So 20K BTC, you receive membership with training, ability to market memberships, and earn up to potentially $3,000 per day, $1 million per year, of course, $20,000 per week. You get a marketing system and funnel, over 208 support calls. There'll be webinars on top of that and other meetings. Your membership is a tax write-off. And any meeting you go to, the gas becomes a tax write-off. If you order food, I mean, folks, and you're going to get mentorship and learn methods and mechanics. So again, we covered the curiosity. We covered the company you ought to join, the curriculum. You need to get this safely profit from Bitcoin. The compensation plan, left and right team, it'll become more clear as you come along. The critics, the call to action, the consequences. Lose out big or win big. Now, what else would you need to know before you started learning about and earning Bitcoin? If you're ready, get started. BitcoinMentor.biz. That is my site. You'll be personally working with me and my team. BitcoinMentor.biz. The qualifications, you got to have $299 and be teachable, okay? Or some people have said, hey, I only got half. Can I kind of like layaway, can I put half down now? You can do that. So lock in your position. You can just, for free, lock in your position while we help you to get things together. So again, Breakthrough Money School, I mentioned to you, $247 gift. So congrats, you're going to receive 33 short audios, 1,300 life-changing quotes, etc. And so I want you, my friend, to go in your app store. It's cost thousands of dollars. Watch this now. I pay $50 every month for the hosting. I just did some updates, cost me several $100s. And I'm going to let you have this for free. Now, it's worth valued more. If I pay $600 a year, it's valued more than $247, right? So just go in your app store, look up Dr. Breakthrough, and download that app. It's free in there. And by the way, then you can go down here to this website, Breakthrough Selling Systems with the S.com. And you can take the free 45-minute course called The Art of Selling Without Selling, How to Sell Without Being a Sellout. I promise you, I'll teach you things you never even thought about, whether you're a seasoned person in sales and marketing or just a beginner. And if you're scared to death, like my son that hates marketing, he took the course. He said, Dad, that's the best course ever. It's just incredible. So, okay, now 20K BTC, Bitcoin, blockchain, and beyond. We'd love to have you work with us. By the way, if you don't get started, you can be poor, P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities repeatedly. But if you get started, you can position yourself to be rich. R-I-C-H, raking in cash happily. Rich, raking in cash honestly. Rich, raking in cash hourly. We don't pay cash. The company pays in Bitcoin, and that's the new kind of money. So go to BitcoinMentor.biz and get started now. God bless.